Leveling your lawn doesn't have to be complex. This is a mini series that I'm diving into to give you guys all the answers that you need. If you didn't hit part 1, make sure you go back and learn the prep work that you're gonna need to be able to get your lawn in order to get some leveling material down. Now that we have everything scalped and we have everything dethatched, we are ready to start opening the ground to be able to get the material into the ground. I know this is a leveling video, but also if you're trying to change the composition of your lawn, it's best to be able to aerate to get whatever material you're getting in there into the ground. Aeration, you can do core aeration or you can do spike aeration. Core aeration means you are taking cores of your lawn out of there. You're gonna wanna clean these up, get them out of there, because you took them out, you don't wanna break them up to fill them back in. You want whatever you're bringing in, like compost or topsoil or sand, goes into those holes and changes the composition that you want it to be. So if you have high CEC numbers on your soil test, or you have low organic matter, compost or sand is gonna help change those by aerating and filling those holes in. Spike aeration you can also do, but you're not gonna be removing cores, you're just gonna be creating pencil-like holes, and then you're gonna have whatever material you're using hopefully fall into there. You can run the spike aerator back over it after you put down the sand, compost, whatever. It's all up to you on that. Another super important thing with core aeration is you are loosening up the ground. You are breaking up the hardness of your ground, which allows for water and air and nutrients to get down to the roots where they need to be. Now, one word of caution, if you put down a crabgrass preventer, this will change the effect of it. The crabgrass preventer is creating a barrier over your ground, so anytime that you are breaking the surface of the ground and breaking that barrier, you are now allowing for weed seeds to be germinated. So my recommendation to you is you can use mesotrione during this period, or you can just post-emergently treat the weeds as they arise. So now that we aerated our lawn, we're able to head over to part 3 and learn about sand, compost, mixtures, topsoil, which material is going to be best for your lawn. So I'll see you there.